Well, hello there everyone. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Christy and I'm making Chinese pork dumplings today. Oh, these are my all-time favorite. I just love dumplings, so I'm excited to get started. But I wanted to share briefly a history of the dumpling. Nearly every culture has had some form of dumplings. They were created as a way to stretch a small amount of food to feed more people. Dumplings are usually a mixture of meat and vegetables, and in Chinese culture, they are thought to bring wealth and good fortune, and they are a staple at the Lunar New Year celebrations. All right, guys, we've got to get started. I'm going to go over these ingredients with you as I make it. The full recipe will be in the description box below, but we've got to get started because it's time to get cooking. All right, so what I have here is 1.5 pounds of ground pork. And to that, I'm going to add 2 cups of cabbage. Now, I put this cabbage in my food processor so that it is a finely chopped cabbage. 3 garlic cloves that I'm going to mince. And I like using my garlic press. I have 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. And I have 1 tablespoon of a hoisin sauce. This is like a Chinese barbecue sauce. Then I have 3 green onions that I have chopped. And then fresh ginger, but I'm going to quickly show you how to peel it. All right, I just take the back of a spoon and just, the peeling comes right off. All right, then I'm going to take my microplane and I'm going to grate the ginger in. And I need about 2 tablespoons or so of ginger. All right, then I'm just going to mix this all together. I do want to add a pinch of salt and a pinch of black pepper. All right, so I have everything ready to fill my wrappers, and I am just using some wonton wrappers. These are store-bought. You can find them in the produce section. All right, so then all you do is take a wrapper, I lay it down, and I take my finger, dip it in some water, and go around the edges of the wrapper. Just like that. And then take a teaspoon of the meat mixture and place in the center. And then you just fold up the edges. Now there are a ton of ways to fold the dumplings. I am just keeping it simple, and I'm just making a triangle here, guys. I'm not giving any pleats or anything into it. I'm just keeping it simple. But just like that. It's like a little triangle package. I do kind of press them down so they can stand up by themselves, and then place it on a tray here that I've lined with parchment paper. All right, so I'm going to take a break for a minute from filling these dumplings. I still have more filling, I still have wrappers, but I have a whole tray here of dumplings that are ready to cook. So that's what I want to show you how to do next. So I have here a very large skillet, and I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. All right, then I'm going to place my dumplings on the flat bottom. I'm going to cook them for a couple minutes until they get crispy on the bottom. All right, so once your dumplings start to get golden brown on the bottom, and then you want to add some water. And I'm just going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of water, but be careful because it will sizzle. All right, then I'm going to cover them and let them steam for a couple minutes. All right, so after a couple minutes, remove the lid, and then we're going to let them cook up a little bit till they get nice and golden brown on the bottom. So I'm making a super easy dipping sauce. I have about 1/4 cup of soy sauce, and to that I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of this chili sauce. Give that a little mix. All right, guys, so here goes. Oh, these are delicious. And I'm not double dipping, I'm turning it around. Okay, guys, well, I hope that you give these a try. Oh my goodness, I've made a huge mess. Oh, this is the first batch that I've made. My other batch I will freeze, and you can just line them up on your baking tray, put them in the freezer, and then once they're frozen, gather them up and place them in a Ziploc bag. Then when it comes time to cooking them, you can do them the same way, add a little bit more water and let them steam longer, but that's all there is to it. Well, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. God bless, and I will see you soon with more delicious recipes.